Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to Aviary Attorney, where we've got a ton of stuff to do. So we have 5 days left, 4 things that are going to take an entire day each. So I almost wonder whether we should do the things that don't take an entire day. Let's go to R&M Associates. That's the card that we were given and told to talk to the other Fox, wasn't it? Oh, it's Mousy. What are you doing here? Oh, customers.
Hello. Is this the office of Reynard Vulpes?
Oh, it's you two.
Mousy, what are you doing here?
Oh, this is where I work. This is a strange coincidence. The person who told us to go talk to the Spanish Prince Fox, who's in prison, works for a private detective Fox? See, R&M, Reynard and Mousy, Monsieur Reynard Vulpes and I carry out all sorts of investigations together. So, what is your actual connection to the prince, then? Is he really a prince? Because it's a strange coincidence that he is a fox and the private detective is also a fox. Although, to be completely honest, it's normally Monsieur Vulpes who chooses which cases to work on.
I see. Well then, can we speak with Monsieur Vulpes?
Oh, I'm afraid that won't be possible. See, Monsieur Vulpes is on vacation right now. He's visiting his father in England.
England?
But he is set to return in a week or two. Maybe you can come back then? I think that will probably be too late. That's no good to us. Our case will be over by then.
There's nothing to be done about it. I suppose we'll have to come back later.
But we don't actually have a later. We've got 5 days. And the last time I checked, 2 weeks was 14 days, which is 9 less than 5. Or 9 more than 5, rather. So we could check that and still go to these that take a whole day, right? Is there any reason at all to go to the courthouse? Probably not. Go back to the prison and talk to him again? Let's go to the chocolate place. Also would like to apologize. I've been doing a lot of recording over the last day or so, and I feel my voice starting to give out a bit, so hopefully you will bear with me on that. Okay. What voice do I do for this elephant?
Welcome to Lander Hagelslack's Chocolate Emporium, the finest Belgian chocolate shop in all of Paris. I am Lander Hagelslack, the founder and owner of this establishment. And I am J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. Good day, monsieur.
All lawyers, very fancy. I must say that I once dreamed of being a lawyer, but well, circumstances wouldn't allow it. It's a funny story. You see, when I was young, I befriended the son of a Hungarian attorney. Falcon, you'll have to help me.
What is it?
It's the smell, Falcon. It's overpowering me. It's demanding that I lay waste to the shop.
For pity's sake, restrain yourself, Sparrowson.
Oh, but I'm rambling, aren't I? So, are you messieurs here to buy some chocolate? Yes.
No. We're actually here on business, monsieur.
Business?
First things first, we believe that this chocolate wrapper originated from your shop. Are we correct?
Oh, yes. That is indeed the trademark Hagelslack wrapper for genuine Belgian Hagelslack chocolate.
This was almost certainly bought from this very establishment. Very good. With that established, there is something else we wish to ask Monsieur Hagelslack.
Oh, there's no way he could determine who bought it, right? I mean, if he has only one customer a day, he wouldn't still be in business. And he couldn't determine who bought that particular bar. Could the chocolate have been poisoned, perhaps? Ask nicely.
Is there any chance that your produce could have been contaminated?
Or could you check? Well, maybe we should take it to a chemist to check to see if there's residual poison on the wrapper, but...
Absolutely not, monsieur. I stand by my claim that my chocolate is the finest in all of Paris. I go to great lengths to ensure that the highest quality is ensured. Any contaminations would be terrible for business, you understand. I see. Was there something else you messieurs wanted to ask?
I mean, sure. Who bought it? I know your answer is going to be you have no idea, but...
Can you tell us who bought the chocolate that was contained in this wrapper, Monsieur Hagelslack? I'm afraid not, messieurs. Not just because of matters of confidentiality, although that is a factor you understand, but because I couldn't possibly know that.
I thought elephants never forget. That's a little racist, Sparrowson.
My memory is impeccable, monsieur, but you must understand that I have dozens of customers a day. There are hundreds of people who could have potentially bought this particular item. So your memory is very good, but you need further information.
Could we ask about if he saw the fox? And then we would know that the fox had been to the shop?
If we were to give you the description and name of a person, would you be able to tell us whether they purchased something from you? Oh, yes, I could probably do that, monsieur. Let me think. Who to ask about?
Oh dear, maybe we should have waited a bit before we came here, because we may not actually have everyone who is involved with the case. Let's see. Okay, she's the proprietor of the tavern. Can ask about Mousy. I mean, this is the important one, Juan Querido.
Have you ever served Juan Querido, the Prince of Spain? A Prince of Spain? No, monsieur.
Well, that's good to hear. Our clue would have turned into a dead end if our own client turned out to be the chocolate fiend.
I did once serve a princess from Mali, if that is of any help. You see, I met the girl while hiking through the Himalayas. Please stop. Let me think. Who to ask about?
Can we just ask about everyone that we know is involved in the case? Ask about the mouse.
Have you ever served a tiny mouse named Mousy? No, monsieur. Mice terrify me. Let me think.
Major Hal? The one who died?
Have you ever served a member of the Royal Guard by the name of Major Hal? No, monsieur. Are you sure?
Why is he pressing this one in particular?
Yes, monsieur. I have served many soldiers, but I don't recall seeing a major here in recent memory. What does that mean, Falcon? Have we lost our lead?
Was there some reason that they thought that the chocolate was belonging to Major Hal? I guess they were hoping that he had eaten poisoned chocolate and it just so happened that it took effect at the moment that he grabbed the rose?
Not necessarily. It just means that Major Hal didn't buy the chocolate that may have killed him. There's still the possibility that someone bought the chocolate for him. That's our lead. That's who we want to find.
I see.
I did once serve a high-ranking officer of the British Army who was on his way to Zimbabwe. If you want to hear that story,
No, thank you. I'm sure your stories are super interesting. We just don't have the time.
No, I don't want to hear that story. Messieurs, I am growing tired of these endless inquiries. Mayhaps you should come back another day.
No thank you. I want to get everything done in this trip.
You know, Falcon, it's possible that we just haven't encountered the chocolate fiend yet.
I thought of that myself, Sparrowson. And that's very disconcerting, especially if this wastes a day and then we don't have time to come back.
Rather than coming back here every day and making aimless guesses, we should wait until we have someone specific in mind.
That's a good idea. I didn't actually know what we were coming here specifically for to begin with, so...
You might have a point, Sparrowson. Thank you for your time, Monsieur Haggleslack. We shall return when our investigation has progressed a little. Any time, messieurs.
All right, that felt like a very unproductive day. Yeah, it's still going to take a whole day to go back there. So that's kind of a wasted day. Wish I hadn't gone now. Why would we need to come to here? Why is that part of our investigation? That's where we found Falcon at the beginning of this case. This is where the prince said he bought the rose, right? Let's go there. The pair arrive at Les Halles Market. Vendors and buskers, performers and thieves, bourgeois and peasants, all bustle from place to place.
Prince One said that he met a flower girl here. Signe, I think he said her name was.
There's a swan with flowers over there. Do you think that's her?
I think so. It's possible that she knows the murderer, or even that she is the murderer herself. So we shall probably act with tact and finesse.
Excuse me, Mademoiselle Flower Lady. We would like a word.
Tact, Sparrowson, tact. We've been over this.
Good day, messieurs. Are you interested in purchasing a flower? Yes, I wish to purchase a rose from milady. I'm afraid I am out of roses. I sold my last one last week.
Okay, would that be the death rose that you sold?
Perhaps you would be satisfied with a chrysanthemum instead. 'Tis a beautiful flower from a fair maiden.
Please don't mind Sparrowson. He fell out of his nest as a baby, and has said dumb things ever since.
Hey!
Let me introduce myself. I am J.J. Falcon, defense attorney. Are you Mademoiselle Signe?
That's right, Catherine Marie Signe. I suppose you are here to ask about the royal assassination attempt.
How did you know?
I'm no fool, monsieur. I know that a rose I sold was used as the murder weapon. To be honest, I'm surprised it's taken so long for someone to directly question me.
The Parisian police seem to have a habit of missing obvious leads. So, do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions?
Business is slow. Please, ask away.
Who bought the last rose? I mean, assuming that one did not lie to us, it should be him, right?
Mademoiselle, you mentioned that you sold your last rose a week ago. Who did you sell it to?
The person who bought the rose. I didn't catch his name, but he was a charming red fox.
So was it Juan or was it, Vulpes? He is also a charming red fox, yes?
Sounds like our Juan. I met him around a week ago, on the 6th. We talked for a little while about the unusual things, you know, like how everyone seems to be in debt these days. Then he bought a rose and left. I hear that the fox is on trial. But to be honest, monsieur, I don't think he's guilty.
Oh, why is that?
Well, actually, never mind. It's just a gut feeling.
Please give me your information.
Mademoiselle, it just so happens that we're defending this particular fox in the cour d'assises. If you have something to say that could prove his innocence, now would be the time to let us know.
I'm sorry, missus. I can't.
Huh. She's acting a little guilty. Did she purposely poison the rose? For whatever reason? I don't see how she could have had a particular target in mind in that case, because she couldn't have known where it would end up, but something strange with her, isn't it?
Wait, Mademoiselle Signy, wait up. Damn.
Nice display of tact and finesse, Falcon. You scared her off.
The Swan obviously knows something crucial about the case. We need to get to the bottom of whatever it is.
Agreed, but I don't think she'll be in the mood to tell us anything else. I know. Why don't we try acting with a little more tact and finesse next time?
All right, Sparrowson.
Hush.
Okay, so that's taken care of. We can go back, but it won't take a whole day. The Louvre, but we've already been there. Why is this marked? Am I forgetting something? Some reason we would want to go here? Can I can't see my inventory and look over the evidence. I mean, there has to be a reason it's marked, right? Let's go.
Really, Falcon? I thought you were done with your mopey drinking.
I'm not here to drink, Sparrowson, or mope for that matter. Taverns are a fantastic hub of information.
So we're just trawling for rumors?
If we wish to get to learn more about this Prince One, then this would be the ideal place to start asking questions.
Oh, that's pretty good thinking.
Yeah, I didn't realize that's what you wanted to do. So there's no evidence that would have led us here? There doesn't seem to be.
Ah, you two are back. Are you feeling any better, Falcon?
Much better. Thank you for asking, Madame Quesnel.
That's great to hear, hon. Will it be the usual?
No, I'm back to investigative work today, so I've got to keep sharp.
We wanted to know if you've seen a Prince of Spain around here recently. A Prince of Spain? I don't know if you've noticed, hon, but this isn't exactly the classiest of pubs in Paris. I'm looking to serve the occasional bourgeois. You can forget about seeing a member of royalty.
That's a pity. Perhaps I should ask some of your patrons.
Feel free. The old regulars, Rufus and Paul, are playing cards in the attic as usual. But we get all sorts of colorful characters in the drinking room. I bet if you rattled enough cages, you'd find someone who knows whatever it is you want to know.
Thank you, madame. Let's see where to start.
We met Rufus previously, though very briefly. Let's start in the card room.
Come on, Paul. Just one more game of Jacques Noir.
Absolutely not. My voltage is hurting enough as it is.
Please, I'll even let you deal this time.
The answer's no, Rufus. I'm skint. If you want to play cards, you will have to ask someone else.
Fine, I'll ask that big fellow. Excuse me, monsieur. Yes, you, monsieur. Would you care to play some Jacques Noir?
Sure.
Absolutely. Do me in, monsieur. Very well. Do you know how to play?
I do not. Maybe he does.
Nope. Nope, I'm only familiar with Kego, or Sego, I don't know how to pronounce this word, and Tap to Rock. Oh, this is much better than those silly games. Let me tell you how it works. I have a deck of cards with values between 1 and 11. I deal you one card at a time. If you hit 21, you win. I give you 5 francs. 5 francs? That seems a little steep. This is a man's game, monsieur. Only children gamble over petty sous. Besides, higher stakes make for a more exciting game, right?
Yes, but if you are the dealer, and it's his goal to hit exactly 21, then the odds are vastly in your favor, right?
I suppose so.
Okay. Go for 21. Or is it actually, are we actually... Yeah, this has got to be just blackjack, right? It's just explained it a little bit weirdly. Okay, I have 5, hit me. 9, hit me. 12. So a 10 would bust us, but anything else is fine, so hit me. 14, hit me. We lost.
Unlucky, monsieur. Most unfortunate. Shall we have another round?
So we don't owe you anything for losing? Yeah. Let's see. 45. Let's see if it goes down if we lose.
Absolutely. Do me in, monsieur.
All right. A 2. Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. I think we're going to stand on a 14 this time. So he has, so it's blackjack. It's just we're not seeing what he has. And we win. Nice.
Well played, monsieur. Here's your payout. Shall we have another round?
Yes, please. I wonder if we beat him enough if we're going to get information, if that's the trick of this, or if it's just to earn money. Alright, well, I'm not getting anywhere. I'm just going up and down money-wise, and actually I'm at a loss now, so I'm done. I don't think we're actually going to get anything here, and if we are, well, I apologize.
No, I think we're done. Maybe another day, monsieur. I understand. Feel free to come back any time.
Thank you. So there's nothing to be gained from there, I guess? The drinking room?
So there I was, in the grasslands 10 kilometers downriver, rifle in hand. I'd been pursuing this set of footprints for an hour. I was getting closer and closer. I could almost smell the beast. Then I spotted it. It was a boar, a big stupid boar, completely oblivious to my existence.
So there are non-anthropomorphic animals in this game? Because these are anthropomorphic animals hunting other animals. So I suppose so?
I readied my gun. I carefully took aim. And then bam!
You shot it?
No, it was the most peculiar thing. The boar slumped over dead right before I could take the shot.
Sounds like one of them heart attacks. Minan went the same way.
That's what I thought, but when I went to take a closer look, I noticed the boar was frothing at the mouth. Rabies?
Well, it was rabid.
Possible, but I don't think so. I remembered reading something about frothing around the mouth being a symptom of poisoning. Needless to say, I left the dead animal alone.
Good call. Who wants to deal with tainted meat?
Ask about the boar?
Excuse me, monsieur.
Yes, can I help you?
You say that the beast you were tracking might have died from poisoning. Could you give us some further details?
Further details? I'm not much of a poison expert, I'm afraid.
Well, what do you think caused it?
I would guess that it ate something bad. I saw some of that poisonous plant around Wolfsbane, I think they call it. But really, I have no idea. I'm a hunter, not a vet. Excuse me.
Have you seen the prince?
Excuse me, monsieur.
What is it?
I don't suppose you've seen a Juan Corrido around here. He's Spanish royalty.
A foxy fellow, swanky hat, calls everyone senor. That doesn't sound familiar. Do you recall seeing anyone like that, Piero? Ain't got a clue. Sorry, missus, you're barking up the wrong tree. Barking, yeah, get it?
Well, what can you tell us about the Spanish royal family?
Do we look like walking encyclopedias or something? I'm afraid my compadre has a point. If you want to talk about hunting, then I'm your man. But Spanish royalty? That sounds like a question to be answered at a library, monsieur, not a tavern.
A library? Maybe you're right. Sorry for bothering you, monsieur.
I feel like we're getting nowhere really quickly, though perhaps Wolfsbane will be relevant. Goodbye, gentlemen.
Let's give them some peace.
Okay. I guess that's it. There's not really anything left.
Are we ready to hit the road?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's make a move.
Well, occasionally special cinematic scenes marked by an exclamation mark will pop up on the map screen. Okay. These cinematic scenes are only available for 1 day before disappearing, but they take no time to visit. Good. Their viewing is entirely optional. Down here, Les Lupes, however you pronounce that in a Frenchy type way. But we will have to investigate this cinematic scene in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments and by leaving a like below. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.